Welcome back. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today. Today was a very good day. This is a follow-up video from the last video that I made about what today might bring. Today, work day went pretty well. No real issues. Some bumps in the road. Nothing to get worried about. Nothing super uncool happened. It was a pretty straightforward kind of day. Did have some problems. No real issues with people or anything like that. So it was a pretty breezy day for me. I was thinking, because today's this is a short week for me. Only working 3 days. So sometimes those short weeks, man, they seem like they're really long, and they can drag on for what seems like a full week, or maybe even longer, because you're always looking forward to those days off. So today, pretty smooth, really well. And after work, I had set up a meet with a fella who had contacted me about taking some musical equipment off his hands to either whatever. I gave him a little bit of money. I think I got out pretty good on these. That's a mid to late 80s, I think, Pearl Export drum kit. I may keep this. It's actually very nice. It's super vintage. It's got that vibe, It's super cool. But I don't know if I'm going to flip it, keep some of the cash, put it back into some more gear, or not. I'm not really sure yet. If you know anything about Pearl date coding or serial number decoding, put something in the comments down there. Let me know, because I really don't know a ton about drums. I'm more of a guitar player than a drummer. I'm not a drummer at all. But I mean, it's always good to have several drum kits around if you're going to have a situation where you're going to have people come over to jam. You have a drummer coming over, and he doesn't, to have him bring his kid over to your house, a jam space to get together is kind of a pain. So I like to keep a drum kit around. Well, I have a drum kit that I use for my band. This we call the practice kit, and we have used it on a couple gigs. This may take its place. I'm not sure, but if it's, I didn't put much. I put about $100 into this this kit, and I think it's worth more than that. Especially if I can get some good cymbals for it and some good stands. I have some decent cymbals and stands for my other kit right now, but this may be, and it looks cool. It's white. I mean, it's just got that cool stage vibe, So this may go into the band as the practice kit. Not super sure at this time, but it's in really good shape. It's got really nice, the chrome hardware is in really good shape for the age. I think the shells are nice. It's actually made out of wood. It's not a composite material, which I think is all good things. So if you know anything about this kind of stuff, and you want to shoot me a couple comments there and kind of maybe give me a little knowledge of what might be sitting here, I would appreciate it. I looked it up when I got home, and I Googled it, and I shot out some, the serial numbers that are on there. I come up with nothing, but sometimes that stuff is really just hinky, the way the numbers go, and that I've found on certain kinds of instruments. The serial numbers are on there just for like fun, it seems like, but I'm not super sure. But anyway, a good day, a very positive day, and I hope your day was good too. Gonna challenge us to keep moving forward in the way to try to have a good perspective on our days. Come away with something that is going to be positive, or try to make the best of it. I know, somebody was telling me, well, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today, and they were saying, every situation can't be a positive situation. And you're right, every situation can't be a positive situation, but we can try to maintain a positive overall attitude, can't we? I mean, I know there's such a thing as, annoyingly positive people. I'm not saying that that's good or the way to be. I'm just saying, overall, I want to try and approach every situation that I can and say, hey, I'm going to make the best of this. Now, great, sure, they're not great, but there are situations where you're like, hey, this is really a messed up situation, and we need to work our way through whatever it might be. And awful things do happen. Unfortunately, that's life. But for the most part, day to day, I want to try and set little goals for myself so I can be more optimistic that it's going to be a good day, that it's not going to be a bad day. There's so much negativity around us all the time, be it, like I said, be it social media, be it other people, be it whatever it could be that is infringing on our lives, that is showing us that there's all this negativity. But we have to somehow combat that negativity with positivity, I think, or just the idea of, hey, we're going to get through this because that's what we have to do. We're not going to give up. So I try to find little things to say, hey, this is a pretty good day, you know? Picked up a pretty cool drum kit. I kind of like it. Could maybe flip it for some extra cash. Maybe I'll use it in the band. I don't know. But, you know, if I do use it in the band, you guys are going to see it because when we load up for gigs, we're going to record that stuff and we're going to do some gigs. We're going to record that stuff. We're going to put it on YouTube so you can see some of this stuff in action because I'm always coming across gear and guitars and amps and stuff. So we're going to continue to make videos about that kind of stuff. I would like to get better at video taping or recording videotaping. Way 1990s. I just say, yeah, anyway. So I would like to get better at recording so that I can, you know, get some close-ups and get some better editing software so that I can show you guys some of the stuff really close, and then we can talk more in depth about certain aspects of it or certain aspects of whatever's going on at that particular time. Right now, we're kind of in the fledgling state, as you could tell, with the recording process, but we will get better. If you do like the video, the idea of the videos, you know, the idea, the concept of the videos, you know, give it a like, subscribe, and try to support what we're doing, share, whatever, man, whatever it can be to kind of promote. We're trying to fight back against negativity. That's what we're trying to do here, and we're trying to put out a little positivity in the world because right now we're overrun with negative vibes, you know, and we need to balance that out a little bit. I think that's just my own personal thoughts, you know. There's so much uncoolness in the world that we need to cool it out a little bit, you know. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to end this video with that and say good evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great one.